Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy the Chief, aka the Chef, aka the #1 Rosa in the world, bringing you another episode of Brawl Stars. We're inside of today's video. I'm going to be giving you your very first look at Rosa gameplay inside of the game and showing you some exclusive developer build action of Rosa, where honestly, I was wrong. Rosa is ridiculously strong inside of Brawl Stars. I thought she would be an average to a slightly above average brawler inside of the game, but she's ridiculous. So let's go and hop into some of her details right now. Now for Rosa, she's a rare brawler, so she's going to be super easy for you guys to get, which is fantastic. No legendaries or anything of the sort, and again, I have to commend Supercell for making this game the most free-to-play friendly out of any game that they've ever made so far. But anyways, let's go and talk about Rosa's health, which you can see is 7,000 HP at base level, which is ridiculously high. Rosa by far is the most tankiest brawler inside the entire game when you factor in her super, and for her super, it gives her a really nice shield that does 80% damage reduction that is honestly so OP. Now for her star power called Plant Life, that's going to recover 300 HP per second as she sits inside of a bush. Honestly, it's so ridiculous. Having that super plus the bush combo makes her almost unkillable inside of the game, and honestly, I feel like Rosa is going to be an absolute game changer when it comes to certain games and modes. Now, I'm going to try Rosa for you in every single mode inside of Brawl Stars right now, telling you where I think she's strong and where I think she's weak. Starting off, we're going to be getting into some solo showdown right now, guys, and of course, since we're on the developer build, we're going to be playing against these bots, but at least I'll be able to give you guys a little bit of an overview about Rosa. And the first thing that you notice, I told you guys in the previous video that Rosa has a 1-2 punch, and even if you listen to the Brawl Talk, they were talking about a 1-2 punch for Rosa, but in reality, it's a 3-hit combo that Rosa goes in with, and it lets her do so much damage. At base level for level 10 with no power cubes, she does almost 1,800 damage for her combo, which is so strong. And why don't we just go ahead and get in on this Frank right here. I used my super, but in the end, he didn't actually use his super to try to take me out, but Rosa puts in so much work. All right, I'm gonna get onto this Frank too. He's gonna stun me up, but I'm hoping to use my super in a second just to show you the damage reduction. Check this out. Super goes, Frank does 437 damage. That is it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this Frank just to make sure we don't die right now. But guys, Rosa's super does such a damage reduction that think about where you can use that inside of certain maps and modes. Think about when you're using her inside of Siege and you can tank that turret and end up doing a crazy amount of damage. Think about when you're using her inside of Brawl Ball where you can walk that ball into the goal. Rosa has endless possibilities for that super to be able to put in some work. And why don't we go ahead and keep it up right now and let this bull try to take us out. This bull is going to go ahead and use just a straight up attack right into us. Okay, maybe he's not. He's trying to use his super or something, so we're going to take him down to 0. But Rosa's super just has so much value. I have to show you Rosa inside of Siege. Using Rosa in Siege is a cheat code when it comes to that turret, guys. Let's go and scroll all the way down and check it out. But honestly, it's been such a blast to play Rosa so far. All right, rather than bot drop where there's so much wide open space. Actually, we're playing bots. Who cares who we play against? Let's go and hop into it right now and show you off the power of Rosa and show you how you can tank that turret whenever you need to. It is crazy. So normally the turret does 1,000% damage per shot, but with Rosa's super, which I didn't tell you guys does 80% damage reduction, you can end up tanking that to where it only does 200 damage per hit, and with 7,000 base health, that means you can take 35 turret shots as Rosa. I'm not clickbaiting you. 35 turret shots. Now, of course, that does mean that you have to have the super for that long, and it only lasts a couple of seconds. However, it does last a fair bit of time. But guys, you can tank that super so that tower so easily. Why don't I just go ahead and show you guys right now? Now, I haven't even tried this yet as far as going up to the top right here. I feel like this is about to be pretty troll, but let's go ahead and make our way right here and try to take on this little thing right now. Look at that shield being activated. I'm just gonna go ahead and walk onto that siege turret and do some nice bits of damage right here. All right, by herself, Rosa's able to do 19% HP, and that's with the Gene taking me out in the end. Using her super is so much fun, but more useful than going for that turret by yourself, a way better way to use Rosa is to use it to tank for your team after that robot's been killed and end up taking out so much of that turret. All right, so far we're dominating this one. I'm gonna go and clean up this turret one more time. For this very next push, I'm gonna go ahead and use my super to support this robot and show you how strong it is. It's just like having an unkillable beast at the very center of your team composition, which is so valuable. Now, obviously, Rosa does have some struggles. Her auto attack range is very low. It's something like El Primo, where you have to just smack people down over and over and over again to be able to put in a little bit of work. But so far, we're cleaning up right now, and we should be able to dominate against these poor little Jesse and Jean right here. Now, normally they'd be able to blast me, but guys, once again, having my super, there's no way that they'd be able to take me out. out. And let's go and get one more push going with our robot to really show the power of Rosa when you go for a team push. All right, looks like we got the bolts inside of this one. I'm glad I can beat a bunch of bolts when it comes to siege, guys, or a bunch of bots when it comes to siege. But taking that little turret out right there, let's go and finish this off with one final push. And again, you can use your invulnerability. It's basically like an invulnerability. 80% damage reduction is one of the most ridiculous things that I've seen inside of Brawl. Punching down this Shelly, why don't I just go ahead and tank for our siege robot right now? No big deal, letting that siege robot put in some work, switching the aggro back onto the siege robot, and it's going to be GG, a well play to show the shit, to really showcase Rosa's ability right there. Insane. All right, let's go and keep moving. We've done siege. We've done everything else right there. We've got Flooded Mine, which actually, let's use one of these new maps right now called Minecart Madness, where you have a minecart going throughout the entire map. If you guys haven't seen this yet, this was introduced inside of the new update to where basically if you get hit by the minecart, it's going to do 2,000 damage to you as well as shove you out of the way or pin you against a wall, which is going to do even more damage. But basically with this minecart, you can use it as an actual wall and be able to keep your shots away from your opponents. Now check that out. Our Colt got absolutely blasted right there by getting hit by that minecart. So did our Pam. These bots are dumb. Let's go and try to use our super right now. 400 damage, not so bad, not so bad at all. Actually, that did more damage than what I thought. I thought it would only do actually no, that's right, 400 is 80% or 20% of 2,000. Anyways, let's keep it moving. So far so good. Pam's going to use the aggressive turret right there, but you're going to see just using this invulnerability, as soon as Mortis goes in on me, oh, you're going to throw a Tara super? It did negative damage. The Tara super did negative damage because I was in a bush using my super. That is honestly actually, I wasn't in a bush. I was in Pam's turret, but 300 HP per second plus my shield. What are you going to do to kill a Rosa? It's going to be so hard to kill a Rosa, and you have to disabuse the fact that her HP range is so short. Mortis is going to run right back into the minecart, guys, and with 8 gems to our name, this is looking like a pretty easy GG. All right, Tara's going to go ahead and throw her super one more time, but guys, that should basically do it. I'm going to let this minecart protect us, throw my super down one more time for this Gene, and we're going to go ahead and blast them down. Tara's super, I'm healing HP. I am healing HP right now. This is completely sick. All right, looks like our Barley ended up getting smashed by the minecart. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a couple more of these gems, guys. But you can see how this goes. Using Rosa to her full advantage makes it basically impossible to kill, and not really too much people can do to take you out, especially if you do things right. Pam, please don't run into the turret. Oh my, everyone's trolling me. I'll take the 11 gems, and even with them trying to blast me down right now, even without my super, not really too much they can do. And we're gonna go ahead and pick up 15 gems to cap this one off in style. Guys, beautiful stuff right there. Gene's actually gonna blast me. Wow, if we lose to these guys, nope, I've got my invulnerability. GG, well played. Nothing the enemy can do. Guys, Rosa able to lay the smackdown in each and every mode. I don't think Gem Grab is going to be our best mode, similar to El Primo, but it's fine. I don't want to play her in Bounty as well, but guys, let me show you Rosa inside of Brawl Ball. It is sick. You pick up the ball, you use your super, which lasts for a really nice amount of time, and you walk the ball in the goal. It is sick. All right, I'm going to go and charge on my super real quick. These bots are obviously not going to put up the best fight, but let's just go ahead and pick up the ball right now. I'm just going to go ahead and make my way on through. We've got an angry little Penny right here, and why don't we just go ahead and activate our super right now, and yeah. Even if someone tries to attack us at some point, we can just go ahead and take all that damage. And okay, we're going to spin to win with these guys because they clearly have no idea what's going on. Let's put the ball into the goal. Okay, so the bot's not really putting up the best. I mean, this is like fighting against, you know, who do I want to BM right now? Okay, I was going to say Galadon, but that's my dad. Let's keep it moving. Let me just go ahead and use my super. I used the super on the ball. Let's forget that happened. But guys, using Rosa, it's going to be crazy inside of Brawl Ball. You think of Primo. Primo's really effective at breaking down those walls and giving you a chance to plug in a goal. But using Rosa as your beefy ball carrier, think of it like a running back in football. You're going to use Rosa. You're going to hand off the rock, and you are just going to go ahead and let Rosa punch that ball in the goal. And there's not too much your opponents can do. All right, Crow, give me that rock. Give me that. Crow, give me the ball. Crow, thank you. You can just hang on out. You can activate. Oh, I used my super once again with the ball. Got to get used to that. But guys, Rosa able to carry the ball in the goal for some easy GGs, and it's absolutely ridiculous. All right, for the final mode, I guess we'll hop into Bounty right now. What's going to be a fun, what's the map that has just like all grass inside of Bounty? That's definitely the one we want to do. What's the name of it again? I always forget. Oh, Snake Prairie. Yeah, Snake Prairie is definitely the one to use as Rosa, where you can just get up close and personal in people's faces. They do have a bow, so they're going to cheese me right there and let that bow get a star power in. But anyways, let's go and kick this one off for one more win and show off Rosa to her true potential. Now, obviously, you don't actually want to use Rosa instead of Bounty more. I mean, unless Rosa ends up being like the most broken brawler in the game. If she's usable when it comes to Bounty, you might as well delete Brawl Stars unless you up Rosa. Fortunately, she is a rare to where she won't be so busted because most people will be able to get her. But anyways, Rosa's going to be ridiculous. As far as release dates go, I still don't know what her release date actually is. I didn't actually see that when I was going through a lot of the notes and everything else, but you know, I think Rosa probably going to come out hopefully soon, hopefully sooner than later. But normally we get a little in-game notification for when it's about to go down. But when it comes to Rosa, it's still not in the game at the time, or at least as of yesterday and when I'm filming this video. But so far, guys, this is sick. We can just stand in the middle of everyone. We can let Poco do negative damage. Wait, we're gaining 300 HP per second. I forgot. I'm just gonna go ahead and sit in the spike super right now, and I'm literally not taking any damage. Did you guys see that? I sat in an entire spike super and we didn't take a single hit. That's ridiculous. All right, let's just go and do this again. I'm gonna walk onto this. I'll take a 400 HP little smack right there. I'm healing 300 HP per second as I sit inside of these bushes, guys. I am literally sitting in their spawn right now with my super available while they're invulnerable, and it's a human cheat code as I keep getting my super available, and there's nothing that they can do about it, guys. This is disgusting. They're literally invulnerable and I am being shot at right. Okay, finally I forgot to use my super, so we died, but we sat there the entire game and there was nothing that they can do about it. Guys, Rosa's so strong, so much fun to play inside of Brawl Stars. This bounty match is absolutely over. That's gonna be Pogo, or that's gonna be our Piper trying to deliver a long range shot. 15 seconds left on the clock. They're asking me to play defense, but guys, we don't know what defense is. And even as we take so much damage from every single brawler, we're just going to continue to spam our super and pick up this victory, guys. Rosa, spam that auto attack, spam that super, just spam the super where the auto attack is, and you're going to find yourself picking up some super easy wins, and that's going to be a GG well played. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode today on Rosa. Such a strong brawler. My first impression was that she might be a little too weak. Honestly, I thought she used to only do 2 punches, not 3 punches, which definitely messed with my opinion. I don't know if I saw the video wrong or anything else, but Rosa, really going to be strong inside of Brawl Ball, really going to be strong inside of Siege, helping tank that turret. Rosa can be, literally, you can put a 2-person push on Siege, use Rosa, and then have like a Brock behind her, and you could take the turret down to 50% HP while Rosa tanks. Game is ridiculous, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and look out for Rosa coming out sometime soon, but that's going to do for this video today. Hope you enjoyed.